Guys, welcome to my channel AK Mechanical Lecture. Today I have brought a new updates for you regarding PhD admission in one of NIT. Before starting, I request you all please like, share and subscribe my channel. So here you can see this is the advertisement of PhD admission in event semester 2020-21 NIT Durgapur. Advertisement comes on 11 January 2021. Till now on no one has published except official website of NIT Durgapur for the advertisement of this PhD admission. So I am first you have brought you about this. So here you can see that admission to various regular and professional PhD program even semester 2020-21. Application are invited from eligible candidates for admission to PhD program even semester 2020-21 under the following category as per PhD regulation of NIT Durgapur. There are two categories. There are three categories: category A, B, and C. Category A for full-time research scholar with institute fellowship, open for various department as stated below, with maximum 5 years of scholarship. Means you will provide fellowship up to 5 years. So there are different departments, like for biotech there are one seat, that is for one seat for total one seat it is given, that is for ST. For civil also there is one seat, that's for EWS. For chemical one seat, computer science 4 seat, chemistry 2 seats, electronics communication 1, electrical engineering 2, mathematics 1, metallurgy and material 1, and management study 1. So total number of vacancy is 15. And second category, regular research scholar with financial support from government program sponsored by DST, CSIR, UGC, etc. For that you have to if you have net a score of CSIR or UGC, then you can apply for that. And here it's written that candidates seeking admission to PhD program having their fellowship from various government organizations such as CSIR, UGC, DBT, etc. must be supported by NOC from the supervisor. Second one, candidates seeking admission to PhD program having their fellowship under DST Inspire scheme, they also have to supported by NOC from supervisor. Category C, regular research scholar selected in externally funded as sponsored project in the institute, must be supported by NOC from principal investigator indicated the duration for which the fellowship is available. Means if any government organization is funding a project, and from that project you want to do PhD, then the government organization clearly indicate that for up to which time they are providing you the fellowship. So there are three categories. Please note that interested applicants under B and C can also apply under various center of institute as listed below if they have their own fellowship and are applying from a project which was funded from the center of institute. Relevant documents are to be produced from respective center or coordinator. Like if there is any project from Center for Research on Environment and Water, Center for Biomedical Engineering and Assistive Technology, Center for Advanced Research on Energy, or Center of Excellence on Internet of Things and Intelligent System, then you can apply here for PhD if your project is funded by this organization. The minimum eligibility criteria is for the qualifying degree is ME, MTech or MArch, M.Pharma, MS, MBA, PGDM or PGDM or PGDBM. For general, there is requirement of 6.5 CGPA or 60% marks. For SC/ST, this 6.5 for general, OBC, NCL or EWS for all this category. And for SC/ST, there is relaxation of 0.5 or 5% marks. But if any BTech, BArch or B.Pharma candidate want to apply for direct PhD, then they have to produce a valid GATE score. But for ME, MTech or MArch or M.Pharma degree with or without GATE qualification, the ME, MTech candidate not have any mandatory GATE qualification. For MSc, MCom, MBBS or BDS also can apply here for PhD program, and the same percentage criteria for general, OBC and EWS category, and for SC/ST 0.5% relaxation. For MA, same percentage criteria for both category. For MCA, same. For MCA, there is requirement of 7.5 CGPA or 70% marks, and relaxation of 5% for SC and ST, like 7 CGPA and 60% marks. Next one, BE, BTech or BArch, BPharm or equivalent. If they want to apply for direct PhD, then they have their CGPA score 7.5 for general and 70% marks. But relaxation for SC/ST like 7 CGPA or 65% marks, and for CA, ICW, AI or CS with a graduation degree, then the CGPA score required is 6 CGPA or 55% marks and 0.5% relaxation for the SC/ST. There are various NETs which a score will be required by this NIT Durgapur, that is CSIR NET, UGC NET, GATE, JAM, GPAT, DBT, JRF, JEST, ICMR, ICAR and BHF, Bioinformatics National Certification Exam. If you have all these scores, then you can apply for fellowship, means you will be given fellowship. And for category B and C, as per the terms and condition of funding or sponsoring agency, it's written. So this category F, G, H, I, here it is nothing like this category, only category A, B, C is given. So I think there is no vacancy for those category now. For this category there is no requirement of GATE or NET qualification. Above eligibility is minimum requirement only, means that is minimum criteria, but for MEM Tech maybe they will mandated the GATE score like that. If sufficient number of application they will received. Good academic career and higher qualification will be preferred. However, mere eligibility shall not ensure a call for admission test or viva. Means if you have fulfilling the minimum eligibility criteria, that's not guarantee that you will find a PhD seat here. Candidate needs to mention CGPA or percentage as awarded by the institute or university. In case of unavailability of such detail, NIT Durgapur norms will be applicable. Means if your university have some special provision regarding this CGPA or percentage conversion, then you have to produce any valid proof that my university is considering this CGPA as this percentage. Means they have a specific formula on which they are considering. Relevant academic qualification details of various departments are listed below. Means for biotech they are requiring a BTech, MS, MSc in relevant subject. Means you have BTech in biotech or MTech in biotech, then you can apply for PhD in biotech. For civil also they are requiring these all things: BTech in civil engineering, construction engineering, earthquake, structural, aerospace, or in any branch of engineering that may be considered for research area consistent with civil or allied engineering, with or without MEM Tech in relevant discipline. 5 year, if you have a 5-year integrated MTech in civil, construction engineering, earthquake, structural, aerospace, then you can apply for civil. For chemical also they are requiring BTech in chemical technology or mechanical, metallurgy, material. Here one main point you have to take care that for chemical engineering, mechanical, metallurgy or metallurgical and material, and civil biotech candidate also can apply for chemical engineering. So if you even if any mechanical candidate is there, then you pinpoint this point that if you have mechanical or metallurgy or civil, then you can apply for chemical. You have a good opportunity for means you can apply also for mechanical, for chemical, and metallurgy material is also there for you. Means chemical, this is the main point you have to note that. And second one, if you have BTech in chemical technology, mechanical engineering, metallurgy, and with MEM Tech or MS in relevant discipline. 5-year, if you have 5-year integrated or dual degree in MTech in chemical engineering, then you can apply for this chemical PhD. And category for B to J, it's written that BE Tech or equivalent in chemical engineering. Means if you are applying for full time, then if mechanical metallurgy branch is there, then you can apply, or civil or biotech is there, then you can apply for PhD in chemical engineering if you are applying for full time with institute assistantship. But for category B to J, means here it is only for category B and C has vacancy, it's mentioned. So if you have BE Tech in chemical, then only you can apply. If you have MEM Tech in chemical, then only you can apply. Or if you have 5-year integrator or dual degree MTech in chemical, then you can apply. For computer science, they are requiring a 4-year UG program engineering in CSE, ITEC, EE or allied area, or 2-year PG program in engineering or technology in CSE, ITEC or EE, then you can apply. Likewise, for chemistry, electronics, electrical, they are requiring relevant MTech or BE Tech. And I will upload the link from where you can apply, you can download this PDF. So it's not it's taking too long if I mention all the points in the video. Likewise, for mathematics, you can apply here for PhD methodology, material management study. Also, people can apply for PhD in management. Financial supports as per Ministry of MHRD guidelines or Government of India guidelines. You will provided your financial supports from various or either from funding agency or from institute assistantship. The mode of application online, this is a link that I will upload in the description box. The application fee required is 1500 for general category or 1000 for SC, ST and PWD candidate, which is non-refundable, had to be paid to the following account by means of NEFT or IMPS only. Means you have to do this transaction by NEFT or IMPS. However, a valid payment proof document of successful transaction has to be produced by the candidate. This is the account number, bank, name of branch, all things are given. These are the important dates. This last date of form filling is January 23. Date of publication of list of applicants means who has applied, that list will be uploaded on January 25. Shortlisted candidate for online test and viva post, that is on 27 January, and interview and written test, all things will be conducted on January 29. Result on the website 1 February. Online admission and enrollment of selected candidate will be done on February 23. Publication of availability of seats from waiting list, means if sufficient number of candidates have not taken the admission, then they will produce on waiting list. From that you can also take an admission later date of admission of candidate from wait list if required, that is will be notified later. These all things. And selection procedure for PhD candidate under category ABC. This is a shortlisting of applicant will be made by respective department based on documents submitted online, and only the shortlisted candidate will be intimated for admission test and viva voce on the notified date. All shortlisted candidates shall appear for admission test online. There will be, may be a further screening after the admission test for viva voce depending upon the number of candidates. Means on the basis of your document produced, means previous qualification, admission test and interview, you will be shortlisted. The list of selected candidates will be published on the website. This is website given. Hostel, NIT Durgapur is a residential institute. Each and every regular student will be required to reside in hostel subject to availability of vacant seat. However, no married accommodation will be provided in the campus. This main point is you have to note that. Means if you have married, if you are married, then for that there is no accommodation. PhD program fees is also given on the institute website. Regulation, you have to follow the NIT Durgapur regulation of PhD. These all things you have to produce, means this document, a scanned copy of mark sheet, grade card of secondary, higher and university exams, a scanned copy of relevant document showing CGPA percentage of marks conversion, a scanned copy of certificate or provisional certificate of all the qualifying examination, a scanned copy of date of birth, community certificate, means if you are a SC/ST category, then you have to produce a valid category certificate. a scanned copy of community certificate. In case of OBC candidate, also have to produce. EWS likewise. PWD candidate also have to produce one valid ID, valid proof. Then a scanned copy of valid NET qualification. If you have NET, GATE or GIST, then you have to produce that certificate. A scanned copy of payment proof, valid photo ID proof, valid address proof, any other relevant document. If you are producing, then you have to give that. This is for A category. For B category also there are various documents that needs to be uploaded by you. You can take a screenshot of this and send all this by online, or all this you have to send by online. This is regular research scholars selected in externally sponsored project. One thing you have note on that, for category B and category C, you have to produce one NOC certificate from project supervisor as per the format given in the website. I think these all things, no, you have to download from the NIT Durgapur websites. I will upload the website in description box. From there you can easily take down that. So that's all for today's. If you have liked the video, please like the channel, share like the video, share the channel, and share the video, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.